obviously Henry looks extremely hot in that Hallelujah top hat.
No question about that. We know that Kurt Angle versus RVD is still to come tonight, but up now, time for the second semifinal match of the Wild Card Tag Team Tournament. Taz last week, Samoa Joe and Magnus, they faced Robbie E. and Douglas Williams.
Well, I gotta tell you, Mike, this is the team right here that I really like. I like this chemistry. I like the mix of abilities between these two men. Samoa Joe and Magnus, big win last week.
And their opponents, the team of ODB and Eric Young.
Here we go.
Yes, it's the most wild of all the wild card teams. They're ready for semifinal action.
Wait a minute. Mike, hold on here.
Uh-oh.
Give us.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Now we're not with me.
Yeah,
the Christmas
There we
lineup.
go. Good job. I said put the other hand on the top. I think I'll work on that later on.
Out of here. Can we go to the B-roll now?
I guess, yeah. Well, anyway, you want to talk about an oddball team, Mike? ODB and Eric Young. I mean, it would be very hard to find a team that had less in common, but yet are a perfect match.
First round action, Eric Young, ODB, victorious over Shannon Moore and Anarchia. And here we go. This is a semifinal matchup.
Well, Eric Young, probably the most unpredictable man in the history of, not just the industry, but the world. And Samoa Joe doesn't seem like he's in much of a playful mood. That's why it's good matches to start the match, really.
The mix of ability between Samoa Joe and Magnus, but also factor in that mix of style that these two guys bring to the ring.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said before, look, it's that the cross and the tank, that two different diversities between the two. Oh, look at this. ODB's going to start this thing off. See, that's the thing, you got ODB who's, well, a quasi-woman. I don't mean that in a bad way, I'm just saying. And, Eric Young, he's a man. He's got the massive beard. And now Magnus, who fancies women. So this should be interesting.
Let's watch the ladies' man Magnus in action here.
I definitely don't think ODB's used to this. No disrespect towards her.
The sizing up the competition.
Well, the attention from men. Seems a little bit uncomfortable with this, a little awkward situation. It's like a loving gesture from someone, like ODB. Oh my God!
Open hand slaps. ODB laying him into the face to the chest of Magnus, who misses clothesline. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy, smothering. Well, plenty for everybody.
Oh God.
I
don't think that was a death press.
I think it was. Never saw Lou do it quite like that before.
I don't know what Lou did behind closed doors. But I get the point.
It's a holiday season.
Eric Young's dying to get into this match. What's going on in that corner over there?
Eric Young, ODB, trying to get things figured out.
Here we go.
Why wouldn't we? Only thing we haven't had yet.
We just had a match with a zipper.
Spear by Eric Young after he disrobes. You're not even going to help me in the lead start.
That kills me. Oh, shot in the gut. Look at Eric. Once he gets rolling
from the outside.
Look at that.
Belly to belly. Straight down. Pin. Leg hook. 2 and no.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, he means business.
Beautiful round kick in the lower back of Eric.
Oh! Illegal but effective. Samoa Joe connecting from the outside. And all of a sudden now, complexion of this match turns more serious and turns in the favor of Magnus and Joe.
That's the thing with Magnus and Samoa Joe. Ooh. I tell you, there's something about this mix of these two men. As far as a cohesive unit or a successful unit, they're all business. Except for that part with ODB and Magnus, but you get my drift.
Winners of this wild card tag team tournament will move on to Genesis on Sunday, January the 8th. They get a world tag team title shot against Matt Morgan and Crimson. And Joe just rocked Eric Young with the kick in the corner. Great teamwork as Magnus flies off the top.
He's got it. Come on, ref.
Joe the pin and nope, just two.
Referee Brian Stifler trying to get Magnus out of the ring. He was a little bit late on that cover. It's tough to be in two places at the same time. Tough job.
Game of
fancy that,
Samoa Joe, so effective. Clothesline drops Eric, and I thought he had him there, but just two.
Eric Young, he don't have much offense at all right now. He just can't get away from the onslaught of Samoa Joe.
Short, quick strikes by Joe leads to Eric shot off into the corner. Quickness of Eric as he avoided Joe and then is able to come back. Flying forearm, and now the pin by Eric. Broken up, double sledge to the back by Magnus.
Oh, man, we would have seen right there Eric Young and ODB possibly advance in this tournament. It's crazy. Well, I thought there was a little love fest going on. I guess not.
Maybe a little New Year's cheer here. Flask.
Hey, every day's New Year's Eve when you're ODB with the flask. ODB, you didn't need more than that.
Liquid courage and maybe something else when you got to square off against Joe. Speed, my God. The way the ODB was just tossed, just flew into the corner.
Again, look at this. Muscle busters coming, man.
Look out below. That's how they advance to the semifinals, and Joe covers Eric Young, and yes.
Your winners, Magnus and Samoa Joe.
Oh, well, much like we seen the first time these two men tagged up, Magnus sticking on his feet towards the end of that match, telling Joe, get out of the way. Just rammed ODB right to that buckle. Hey, they got the victory. That was impressive.
Winners of this semifinal matchup in the Wild Card Tag Team Tournament, Samoa Joe and Magnus, and now it's time for our Direct Impact of the Night, brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance.
Well, let's take a look right here, plain and simple, at this extremely physical and nasty muscle buster. Boom! Look at that.
And that's tonight's Direct Impact of the Night, brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance. For a free quote, call 877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com.